And yes, we are live. Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to our Sunday live. I'm so happy to be here. Who is excited to be here today? You are all welcome. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in today. I do not take your presence here for granted at all. I appreciate your presence here and I say thank you. Today, let's go right ahead for what we have here. The turning point. Hello, hello. Hope I can be heard. Hope I can be seen. The turning point is our topic today. What actually makes a special needs child start transforming? What actually makes a special needs child start transforming? Sit tight. Welcome, everybody. Please go to the community, send the link to your friends, your neighbors, your siblings, everyone you know. Tell them it's time for our weekend webinar. Our weekly webinar is here. Tell them our Sunday webinar is live. They should come. Send them the link to your friends, to your groups, send to everyone you know. You need to invite that parent of special needs child. They need this topic. The turning point is sure going to be a turning point for them and their children. Send it to everyone you know and thank you and God bless you as you do that. Now, the turning point, what actually makes a special needs child to start transforming? Every special needs has a unique turning point, a moment when things start to change. When you finally see the awareness, calmness, learning, and those changes, the real progress start happening. Every child has that turning point. And tonight, I am going to show you exactly what triggers that moment. I am going to show you exactly what triggers that moment so that your child can start transforming too. And by the end of this session today, you will be the first to testify of the transformation you are going to be seeing. At the end of this session today, you are going to be leaving here with practical step-by-step approach for that transformation you seek for your child. I hope I can be seen. I hope I can be heard. If you can see me and you can hear me, can I see it in the comment section? Put it in the comment section that you can see me and you can hear me. Okay. All right. Yes, I can be seen. I remember the days when I felt stuck. I tried so many things, supplements, therapies. They didn't really work. But then something shifted. One small thing. Like I learned in this Shiloh that just ended. Oh, it was a deluge of lights for me. That God uses simple tools to solve complex issues. That's what I saw in my own case. God uses simple tools to solve complex issues. When you are facing a complex issue, when you are facing a seemingly difficult issue, what is going to bring the turning point? It might not really be one big thing you are expecting. You'll be expecting one big transformation. Oh, I'll be told to do this. Did you know that the stone that David used to bring down Goliath was not important? It was just beside him. The stone that David used to bring down Goliath was just beside him. It was not one big gadget. It wasn't one big equipment or one fighting instrument. It was just in a simple tool. We are Christians here, most of us. We know the story of Naaman when he was going when Jesus when the prophet gave him the instruction that he made helped, and he said, "Go and wash yourself." It was a simple instruction. He was expecting to say, oh, you will not cast, you will not say, do this ambiguous thing, do this, bring one big name, do one thing. It was just a simple instruction. Go and wash. And as he obeyed the simple instruction, as he obeyed that simple tool, his healing came. So most times on our journey with our special needs children, you'll be expected to see that it's one big therapy. When you do 10 hours of therapy, is when you do one. Therapies are not bad in themselves. I keep saying it. You need a holistic approach. But you'll be feeling like it's when you do 10 hours of therapy, or is when you go for this, or you buy one million naira supplement. That's when you can see transformation for your child. You are expected to see that is until you spend money having teachers, homelesses, teachers, whatever you have it, therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, they are all good. But most times, the transformation is not really in those things. It's in simple, consistent, mark that word. You'll be hearing that word throughout today. Consistent approach that brings the results. Last week, we talked about the parent factor in transformation for the children. And I really got so many overwhelming messages, how a lot of persons, if you've not watched that webinar, please go to our YouTube page, go and watch it. You will find it very, very impactful. It's value packed. So many persons has given me feedback concerning that webinar of last week, Sunday. How impactful it has been, how they started implementing those things I taught, and the changes they are already seeing. The Bible says that in the matter of 2 or 3 witnesses, every matter is established. When one person comes, the second, the third more comes to say a particular thing, know that indeed is a fact. So a lot of persons have brought that feedback, that positive feedback of the transformation. So we talked about that parental involvement last week. So today we're talking about the turning point, where the result comes, where the transformation comes, where that shift starts. It's not in the 1 million naira supplement, like I said. Some people have their cabinet full of supplement. There was one that sent picture of what she gives to her child for me. I was wondering, is it inside one body these ones are going to enter, or 10 bodies? Over 15 supplements. Over 15 supplements. What do you think will happen? It's crash program. One will be contradicting the other because there are so many that cannot work together by medical science. Some of them, they always contradict each other. So by the time you are doing 15 supplements for one child, 20 supplements for one child, before the child goes to school in the morning, has taken like 10. In the afternoon, you take like another 5. In the evening, he's taking another 10. There was one video I saw. The parent was just putting on each other, was just, the cup was just full on one body. The body was the goal that created us. Did not really make our body to function on this. We're made to function on natural things that God created, not on supplements. I'm not saying that supplement is bad. I'm not here to spoil any market of anybody. But our bodies were not made to get transformed through those supplements, through that 10 hours therapy, through those endless solution we seek. Like again, I said, just like I heard in Shiloh, God uses simple tools to solve complex situations. It has been proven over and over again, even in Bible times, even in our contemporary days. You see that I made mention of the case of David. The stone he used to kill Goliath was not imported, though. It was just by him. Like they say in Nigeria Palace, what they find for Sokoto, is your Sokoto. Most times that thing you are struggling, if there's any word you live today with, is that thing you are seeking that you think until you bring it from abroad or till you bring it from wherever, you will not get that solution. It could just be in your kitchen. It will just be lying there until your eyes are open to it. It might just be by your side. It doesn't really need to be imported. It doesn't really need to be one big thing, because most times we just want to hear the big names. It's not in the big names. It's not in the complexity of it. It is in the simplicity of it. Today we're going to try and make it as simple as possible as the topic is. It's not in the complexity of it. It's in the simplicity. God uses simple tools to bring big transformation, to bring down those complex issues. It was a turning point for me in Shiloh this time, and I said, wow. By the way, I'm a winner. We just concluded the 2025 annual Shiloh. It's in the simple things that you get this big result. It is in the consistency. For my case, it was when I started showing up, when I became fully involved, and when I became consistent in the simple things that I started seeing transformation for my child. I remember when I felt stuck, I tried so many things. I tried so many things, they didn't work. But one thing shifted for me. It was consistently in one routine, combined with being fully present, calm and aware. The first time I saw my child focus on an activity for 15 minutes, I knew something has changed. That was the start of our transformation. That was the start of what we now build on. The consistency in one routine, combined with being fully present. Until you are fully present in this, my dear parents, it's still far. You need to be present and you need to be consistent in that simple thing. Don't look for one ambiguous, don't look for complex, don't look for big things. Focus in that simple tool that God is teaching you. You'll be coming here every Sunday. We come here every Sunday live to teach on different topics as it affects children with developmental issues. Just take one and run with it today. And you will see that transformation. Take one, run with it. Just be consistent in it. Can I see your comments? Can you think of a moment where where your child surprised you? Can I see even just a little comment? Yes, in the comment section. Can you think of a moment when your child surprised you, when you started seeing the transformation? Because for me, it was when I became fully present. When I didn't start, I wasn't directing, I wasn't sending, I was now present and I was consistent in simple routines. Simple. I didn't say complex. When I did complex, I did not even see result. When I became consistent in simple tools, when I became consistent in one small routine, I started seeing changes. Okay, right now we're talking about the triggers of transformation. Can I be heard? Is going to be an interesting session today, I bet you. If you know anyone that is not here, please go and call them. If you know any special need parents, go and call them. Go to your community, bring them, invite them, your friends, your loved ones, bring them. We are talking about 5 triggers of transformation concerning your journey. Number 1 is consistency in one small routine. Like I said, consistency in one small routine. Transformation doesn't come from doing 10 things at once. It doesn't begin with mighty things, as it were, but in one small thing, consistent routine. Just one. For me, it was just one small thing I was consistent with, and I started to see results. For you, just pick one thing, one-on-one connection. It could be play session with your child. Be consistent that I am giving my child 15 minutes every day. I'm giving my child 30 minutes every day. In my 24 hours, I'm locking this in. This 30 minutes, I'm giving it to my child to look at this child eye to eye. I'm going to look at this child's eyes, connect with this child's soul. I want to spend this 30 minutes with this child. Let's do hands-on activity. It could be as simple as that. Doesn't really need, you don't even need to buy so many things. Just use little things. Like those in our community, we are showing them, use little things in your house. Use carton to build a lot of things you can use to teach your child. Do simple puzzles with your child. Be focused on it on a daily basis and just stay consistent. You will see that shift you desire. You will see that transformation you desire. Small, consistent action wins over random big efforts. Small, consistent action wins over big efforts. Number 2 is brain calmness. Brain calmness and emotional safety. I hope you are writing down what you are hearing. Number 2 is brain calmness and emotional safety. A child cannot think or learn when their brain is stressed. Calmness is the first step to transformation. Calmness is the first step to transformation. Brain calm is equals awareness, focus. When the brain is calm, learning can truly take place. So if there's anything you should strive for your child to have that calmness of mind. Let their brain be calm. They'll be able to focus. Make sure that their eye contact is intact. let let them gaze on things. Calmness will bring that true learning. Focus will give that child. That's why a child that cannot focus cannot. When my child wasn't focused, his eyes was everywhere. He wasn't really learning. When the focus comes, learning can truly take place. Tools that works can be just gentle voice, gentle massage. You don't need to do one big thing. Massage, do deep compression, do breath exercises. It can be swimming, especially if you have a personal pool. You don't need to start ingesting those chlorine into the child's body anymore. It can be personal pool. Swimming is a very good tool when helping children to maintain calm. Swimming is good, it relaxes the nerves. That's why you see most children, when they finish swimming, they want to fall asleep. They want to just sleep immediately. Some of them, before, if the place is far away from your house, before you get to your house, they're already sleeping. Simple tools, it could be 15 to 20 minutes every day. It brings that turning point. Number three is gut health and body comfort. You all know that this is one of my best topic because I have seen that's where my child's journey actually started in healing his guts. Gut health and body comfort. That is where the true transformation starts. That's where the true healing starts. When the gut is healed, the child is healed. When the gut is healed, the child is transformed. When you start working on the gut, that's when you start seeing the transformation. As soon as you start working on the child's gut, you see the transformation you are looking for. The brain and the gut are deeply connected. They are deeply, the brain, that's why they call the gut the second brain. The brain and the gut, they are deeply connected. Constipation, inflammation, or discomfort, they block that learning. They block that pathway. If the gut is not healed, the pathway to learning, speech can't come when the gut is inflamed. Speech can't come when that gut is not healed. Because I'm talking from experience. My child had leaky gut, severe gut issues. When there is so much constipation, when there's inflammation, the child can't focus, the child can't learn. There will be several behavioral issues. There will be much anxiety, tantrums, meltdown on a daily basis. So number three is gut health and body comfort. Gut health and body comfort is number three trigger for the turning point. Small wins in gut health brings huge gains in thinking and awareness. It was when I started healing my child's gut that he became aware. Before then, it was not. It was a serious issue. If there's anything that has stressed me more on this journey, is healing that child's gut. It's the foundation. Parents, don't joke with healing your child's gut. Do everything you can because that is the foundation. That is the stepping stone. That is the foundation on which you will build every other thing on. If that is not fixed, if that is not in place, every other thing seems to be like guesswork. You are just trying here and there. But when the gut is fixed, when the gut is healed, you will see that calmness come. You see that awareness arrive. You see that behavioral issues just go. Anxiety will go on its own. Those meltdown. That's oh my God. I wish we have time to really say so many things, but I'll be sharing more personal stories. You already know so many of my stories by now. Healing your child's gut is something, even as this year is coming to a close and you are about to start 2026, make it a point of duty. Be determined to heal your child's gut. You will be glad you did. You will be glad you did. If you heal your child's gut, the transformation you are looking for will naturally flow. That speech you are dragging that I want this child to talk, heal that child's gut. Because healing is in layers. I hope you know that, dear parents. Healing is in layers. It's not, there's no magic one that you just swipe on your child and things will just disappear. Healing is in layers. As you heal the gut, you see that calmness, you see that learning, those issues that make the child not to be able to sit down. Because as the child is feeling pains, having abdominal issues, especially if there's no speech, she will not even understand what is wrong with the child. A child that is highly constipated, that will not be able to use the toilet for days. How will that child become? How will that child's awareness come? How will the focus be there? Healing your child's gut. You can never overemphasize this. Number four is present parents and engagement. That parent that is present and engaged. We talked about this last week, talking about the parental factor. a parent's presence and engagement. You see this? Please, no matter how busy, I know we are all busy because we need the money too to take care of those children. I understand that perfectly well. But you see that little time you can give to your child. If you give your child 15 minutes every day, you have done a lot. If you give your child 30 minutes in your 24 hours, you don't work for 24 hours. You have time to eat, you have time to sleep. In your 24 hours, just make it a point of duty that I'm going to give this child 30 minutes of my time. You will see the shift. I am saying things from a practitioner's point of view. I am not saying theory. Because a man with the experience is never at the mercy of the man with the argument. I am talking from experience. If you give that child 30 minutes of your time, 15 minutes of your time one-on-one with this child, you will see a whole lot of changes. Children transform when parents are fully involved. Children transform when parents are. It's not about watching or redirecting or just directing someone. It's good to direct, it's good to watch, but that active engagement is needed from you, dear parents. Please don't take it away. That active engagement is needed from you. It's not in the big time. I'm not saying that you should give your child 10 hours a day. I'm not saying you should give your child 5 hours or 3 hours a day. It could just be in consistent 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. You can do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening. Please commit to this. I just want you to try it from today. Just make a determination. Just give yourself this commitment of, I want to give this child 15 minutes of my time every day. I want to give this child 30 minutes, just bounce, just play. You will be connecting with that child's healing. The tap will just burst open. You will just see it tap open, that tap of healing by connecting with your child. Play in daily connection, connect with them eye to eye, do bedtime stories, connect with them, play, nature play, take the child on a walk round your environment, do grounding, remove your slippers from your leg. There are oh my God, you need to come to the inner circle. There are a lot of things you'll be learning there. These are things you will learn being in the inner circle. The Pacesetter Parents Tribe is a place where we give daily tools, daily healing tools, holistic natural approaches as God has ordained them. You see it, bring your child into that transformation. See, a special needs child can get better. I don't care wherever anybody says. When they say this thing is for life, I ask them chapter what, verse what. I didn't see that in the word of God. I didn't see that in my Bible. My Bible did not tell me that a child that has developmental issues will remain like that forever. There may not be time frame to it that, okay, it's going to get healed on that one. But you see, healing is in layers, like I said. A child with special needs can get transformed, can still fulfill their destiny. That's where I, Jennifer, stand. They can still fulfill their destiny no matter the diagnosis. They can still fulfill their destiny no matter the challenges. I don't care to know the name it's called. We have a name in God that is higher than any other name. Get involved. Follow God's pattern of healing. Follow God's pattern of transformation. You will see that child move from the point where they are to your desired results. Get involved. Play therapy. I keep talking about it. Give your child attention. Progress explode when you start sitting next to your child daily. Daily. That's why if you do this, you don't need anyone to tell you. You will see it with your own eyes. When you sit with your child daily, you will see this transformation. You will see that child fully focused. You will see that turning point. And number 5 is removing what blocks progress. Are you still with me, everyone? If you can see me, let me see it in the comment section. Removing what blocks progress. Sometimes breakthroughs happen by stopping what slows down the progress. At times, it's in what you remove. At times, it's in what you add. But most times, it's in what you remove. We are so engrossed with what we want to add. Parents are always looking for what to add. Most times, it's in what you remove. Oh, I am telling you this for free. Most times, is in what you remove, not what you put. It's not in adding and adding and adding, putting one supplement upon another supplement, one addition to another. Not that. It might just be removing this set of food. It might just be removing screen. It might just be removing that inconsistent routine you have, that the child cannot know whether you are eating dinner by 5. He doesn't know whether tomorrow is by 7 or we're eating dinner today by 9. You see those inconsistency, it blocks a child's progress. It could be in removing those inconsistent routine, setting food, you just remove them. That could be the solution. So most times it's not about when you're talking about your child's solution, don't be focused on, oh, what am I going to add? What am I going to add? Just be thinking, what can I remove? Because what exits determines what comes in. What goes out determines what, because if the pathway is blocked, if the place is blocked and there is no space for more things to enter, where would the space be for the good things you want to enter? So most times you start by eradicating some things that are not good for the child. Number one is that screen time. You don't have business putting your child on screen for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. No matter the age, they shouldn't be on the screen at a time for such a long time. There might be one or two things they can learn from the screen. Use the screen as an advantage, not to your disadvantage. Don't say because you are busy, you want to do one thing, you want to attend to other things. I know it is not easy. If I tell you it's easy, I'm lying to you. I know it's not easy. I know it's not one thing that is just, you just wake up and, but then what would you rather do? You pay the work now and play later. That's what I keep telling my people in my community. I pay the price now and play later, or play now and pay later. Which one do you want? I pay now and play later. Because even the Bible says that there will be a time when no man can walk. There's a time you should do the work. There will be a time where no man can walk. There's a time for work. There's a time you should do the work. The morning time of your life, do the work at that time. When you have that time with your child, when you have full strength, because as you are aging, as the body is aging, you will not have the energy at 70 to be running after a child. You will not have the energy at 60 to be running after a child, which the child too will not be a child at that time, will be an adult. It's better you train a child now than trying to repair an adult. It's better you train a child now than trying to repair an adult. Please, parents, pay the price today. Be committed today. Stay consistent today, and you will see that turning point you desire. You will see that child transform. You will see that child move from the place where they are, a place of overwhelmness, a place of anxiety, a place of lack of focus, a place of confusion, to the place of calm, to that place of peace, to that breakthrough you desire. Okay, nice to be here. Hope you are following. I hope you are following. Okay, I can see we are here. Now, what are the secrets of the turning points? The secret of turning points. We'll just say a few of them, then we close for today. The turning point is never one breakthrough, as it were. It's not like you just do one thing and every other thing. Most times it can be in layers. Like I said, healing is in layers. It happens when all the right pieces, brain calm, engaged parent, consistent routine, healthy goals, removal of those blocks, come together consistently. It's not really in just walking in one thing. You can't stand and walk with one foot. You need your 2 feet to work together. I just tell my children, I said, if you are doing one thing and you're not doing another thing, it's like you standing on one foot, which you cannot walk effectively standing on one foot. You cannot run with one foot. You need your 2 feet together on the ground for you to run. So the movement you will have walking with one foot and the movement you have on your 2 feet, they are not the same thing. So most times it's not just in one piece, it's not just in one solution, but it is in a system. It's not in magic. There is no magic one in parenting any child, more so a special needs child. It's not in one magic wand. Natural things you do, transformation, real transformation. That's where the turning point starts from. Today, I'm telling you, parents, be consistent. in those simple routines. I've seen a parent say, the reason I'm not helping my child, I tried to order a lot of things from Amazon. It's not coming. I just want to get this supplement and get that supplement. I said, those supplements you are looking for, get the natural form of it and give to your child. The body will naturally use it. He your child's got. Be focused in what you have in your kitchen. Be focused in what you have in your kitchen, in your child's transformation, than looking for one imported thing. David did not bring down Goliath by importing the stone. He didn't bring down Goliath by going to, okay, I want to go to this country. I will not bring this gadget. There's one gun. There's one this I have there. It was just a simple thing. It was just beside him. He didn't travel to bring it. The stone that David used to bring down Goliath was just beside him. Most times, the solution, that tool that you will use to bring down the challenges facing your special need child, will just be beside you, will just be in your home, could just be in your kitchen. It doesn't really need to be in one transformation that you are looking for elsewhere. It's beside you. It's beside you. So, dear parents, in taking note of this turning point, please be consistent in simple daily routines. Be consistent in simple daily routine, because consistency beats 1,000 trials. Consistency beats 1,000 things we are trying to do, because most times it's not really our fault. I've been there. Because we just want solution for our child, we just hear, is this, so we move, is that, so we move. We're just looking for that thing. Okay, what is it that is working? Okay, get this, you have jumped. Oh, what is that that say, oh, what is raining now? Is this one? We have gone. What is that that's raining now? Is that one? We have gone. We are buying everything we see. Purely those that have the means. Those that don't have the means are stuck. They are worried. I don't have money. If only I could have money to just do this, I'll be able to just help my child. It's because of the that's oh God, we should leave that place of excuses. We should leave that place of complaints. Bible says that so many of them murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. Murmuring will further complicate your issues than helping your issues. Complaining will further, especially as this year is coming to an end. So people might say, this is December again. And my child is already 10. I expected that before this child gets to 10, I would have seen this thing I won't. Complaining, I've not seen anyone that through complaining, it made his case or her case better. I've not seen anyone that through complaining, it now made the child to now start talking. I've not seen anyone that by worry, he will just now have anxiety and depression issue. So many mothers are killing themselves with so much anxiety issues, which ought not to be so. One of the things that started bringing healing for my son, one of the things that started bringing transformation for my son was when I started, as in, I removed those things like, is it what you cannot control? Why kill yourself over it? The ones you can do, why not focus on it and leave the ones you cannot do? And in doing that ones you can do, you'll find out that the ones you cannot do start transforming. Like Matthew 6:33 says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing. There are some you will seek first. When you seek these ones first, these other ones you are trying to get, they will just be an added advantage. They will just be added. They will just be added. But the ones you need to seek first, you pursue that one with every strength in you. Dear parents, pursue the ones that are most important and stay consistent on it. Look for one particular thing. Okay, is it for me to spend this minutes with my child today? Or I'll just, okay, today we'll just do puzzles, we'll just do things. Stay on it and give it time. Inconsistency is a troubler of this journey. It also confuses these children because they work so much in predictability. They work so much in, when they have a reliable and a sustainable routine. If your dinner is 5 o'clock, try to, I know that we are not robots, we can't just have a, like, but as much as there will be little lapses here and there because we are human, but it should just mean that today is like this, tomorrow just see consistent and upside down approach. No. For the fact that you're supposed to have dinner by 5, you now have it by 5:30 today, it doesn't really do anything. But you having it 5 today, tomorrow is 5:30, next tomorrow is 7 o'clock. The other day, oh, I didn't do today, is 9 o'clock. The children are awake waiting for food, 9 p.m. They are eating. When will they digest? When will they not sleep? because of those food they're not putting at that time, he's no longer doing his work. Okay, breakfast is 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Tomorrow they're taking breakfast by 11. Not that they are fasting. They'll say, okay, today is a day of fasting for everyone. 11 a.m. They're taking breakfast. Tomorrow, next tomorrow is 6 o'clock. They are waking early to eat before they go to school. The other day is 12 noon. No. If you're working with your child every evening, have a time frame. Don't, oh, as I come today, and also bring your best to your child. Bring your best self to your child. Bring that strength you have to your child. Not a worn-out parent. An involved parent is what your child desire, not a worn-out parent, not a parent who is coming with all the anxiety from their job, not a parent who is just tired, has had a bad day from office and is just Coach Jennifer said we should always have time with our children every day. Oh yeah, sit down, where's that table? Sit down now. Oh yeah, right. Do like this, do like that. It's not really in those things. Simple hug, a deep hug can make that child's day. A deep hug can make your child's day. There's power in hug. As simple as hug is. As simple as hug is, can transform your child's day. Can be deep massage. Deep massage. Massage the child's nerves. Everywhere is relaxed. You see those sleep issues you are having gone. Stay consistent. Is what does it better than when you are trying to look for big things. Most of us parents, we want big approaches, we want big things. It's not in okay, let me buy this. I heard this is good. Let me buy it. It's not in those things. It's in simple things. Commit to doing simple things consistently with your child today. You will see that result. You will see that result. This is the fact I can tell you. And here we are going to be ending this stream. I'm here to encourage you, parents. Please pay the price today. Be involved today. Give your child that time today. Give your child your best self today. It's good to delegate, but not in everything. Have a time you have with your child and be consistent in it. You see consistency, it changes everything. This is what worked for me. I'm not coming to tell you stories. Focus on healing your child's guts. That is where true transformation connects. That's where the trigger. See that, you just put one healing on it, it will just be flowing. But when the gut is inflamed, when the gut is not healed, so many other trials just fail. So many attempts to get the child healed will just be as if you are struggling. It's just as if you are just, doing everything and it's not working. But when that child's gut is healed, you see that transformation. You see everything just begin to align, begin to come to pass. And if you have not yet registered for the Visitor Parents Tribe, what are you waiting for? We learn holistic, natural things, the way God has ordained it, the way the body is meant to function. You see all those extra things, the body sees it like we need foreign bodies. So many of those supplements, so many of those things we are putting into the body, they are foreign bodies. Come and learn step by step approach, the things that brings that transformation, what brings those solution, simple tools. So many of them in your kitchen, like I rightly said. So many of them in their environment, nature. So many of them in some good natural herbs. It doesn't really need to be one complex medication. Come and learn. If you have not registered for the Visitor Parents Tribe, this is your time. Because you see, this 2026, we are running. We are running and making sure that these children fulfill destiny. These children can be everything God has destined them to be, no matter the diagnosis. For where that neurotypical child can get to, a special needs child can even still get there and even better. It will only take time. But if you are committed to the process, if you are consistent, you will seal that desire. Because the Bible says that our expectations will not be cut short. Our expectations will not be cut short. If you become responsible, partner with God, because as parents, we are co-creators with God. That's why he said we should go and subdue, dominate, replenish. He has given us the mandate. We are co-creators with him. He has given us the ability. That's why he said train. I keep saying it, train that child today so that you will not start repairing that adult. The energy you have now, use it to train that child. Use it to do this work with this child. So you'll not be looking for a child to repair tomorrow. An adult that you repair. Because as you are going, that age is not wasting. If your child is 9 years, next year they are 10. Oh. There is nothing you will do. If you like, do 100 days of fasting and prayer. There's nothing you will do that will return this child back to 5 years. If there are things you wanted to do at 5 years, oh, I wish my child is just 5. This thing I would have just done, this milestone. There is nothing, absolutely nothing you will do that will return that child. As the day breaks, the child is growing. Time is going. The time to do the work is now. Get into the Peseta Parents tribe. Get into that community where you learn what to do. When I was seeking for healing for my child, I followed it with every strength in me, with my time, with my resources. My money went in. I went for knowledge. Knowledge will transform you because ignorance is a major killer on this journey. This child's body is a human. It's not an experiment point. It's not one specimen in the hands of laboratories or the lab scientists. Don't use your child as an experiment. Don't use your child as a tool for trial and error. Your child's body is not meant for those experiments you are doing. Please, parents, your child's body is not meant for those do this today, try today, fail today, do this. Because you don't even have a mirror to see the inside of the child, to know what these drugs, to know what this supplement, to know what these things you are putting into the body. You don't have a mirror to know what it's doing to them. You don't even have the mirror to see how it's damaging some people's liver. So people are treating one thing, they're incurring another thing. Some are destroying their children's liver, their kidneys, all the vital organs. Please stop. Get consistent. Learn what truly works. Learn it. There's so many people. There's nothing that is peculiar to man. I keep saying this thing because that's what I found in my Bible. That there's no temptation that have come to man that is not common. He said, no temptation has come to man, but so that is common. God, who did it for one person, is able to do it. It is that's why you have your words. Use it rightly, parents. Your words can transform your child's destiny. Your words can mold your child's destiny. Don't use it negatively for your child. Like me, I always say it. If there are people that have transformed, if there are people that are thriving, if there's anyone that has ever come out and is doing well with his life today, my child will be one of them. Do you know what I also say? Even if there is no other one, my child will start it. That's why I'm a pace setter. That's why we have pace setter. That's why we set the pace. We set the pace to follow. An intentional parent does not follow the crowd. They follow the goal. And people will follow you. I keep saying, I say, if there's anybody thriving today, if there's anyone that is fulfilling their destiny, no matter the diagnosis, my child will be one of them. And even if there's no other one, he's going to start it. Shebi is somebody that is to start something one day. Somebody always invents things. Somebody always starts things. So you parents, be that pace setter, be that first person that will start it. What you have not seen, start it and you show others the way to go. That's what led me to the pace setter mom today that I'm doing. Do it and lead others. Do it and show others how to go about it. Your child can transform. Use your words. Don't ever be doing one thing, abusing your mouth. That thing, +1, -1, 0. You're not getting anything. Keep prophesying over your child. Anything you are putting, this one, I turn into the blood of Jesus. As you are taking it, it's bringing healing to your spirit. As you do this today, these simple tools I'm doing with you today is going to bring transformation to you. You will speak. Your voice will be heard over the world.